Hi there, I'm making this video just to show you what Google Plus is. If you've heard of Google Plus, you may not know what it is, but I keep getting asked by my mum what is Google Plus, so I thought I'd make this video and explain it. Google Plus, if you have a Gmail account and you ever log into Gmail, you'll see here on the top left, you'll now have Plus and your name. So mine says Plus David, and I can click on that and it takes me into my Google Plus account, which I'll do. If you haven't already set up your Google Plus account, you'll have to go through the settings and choose the options that Google gives you just to create your account. It's pretty straightforward, there's nothing too technical, you just want to read through what they have to say and uncheck or check boxes. But one thing I think is querying people is the images. Before you may have used Picasa or Google Images or Google's web albums. So if you have photos stored in your Picasa or your online web albums account, which you previously had, the Google version, they will all be transitioned over to your Google Plus account. Okay, it takes across any previous privacy settings you have with them. It takes all that across. They're just now managed through your Google Plus account. So what is Google Plus? Well, it's kind of like another social network. I suppose it's not really a social network. I think Google is actually probably going to become more like this as you see Google Plus. So the point is you can share and you can communicate with people very easily. If you have a Gmail account and use Gmail, you can do it all direct from there as well. I'll just give you a quick overview. On the left hand side you have some options: home, profile, photos, explore, hangouts, circles, and you have more. You see a pop-out pulls here. You've got two other options. You can actually drag these around and move these around if you want. Okay, profile, so home is just my page. That's basically everyone I follow and people are all in my circles or I'm in theirs. It's just everyone, and it gives you options of trending articles here and also people you may know. And if I scroll down, it just shows me all the posts from people I follow and who have me in their circles or have them in my circles. Circles are like another way of like groups. Okay, so you can have like a circle for your friends, a circle for your family, and then circle for your colleagues at work and things. So at the moment I've got some circles up here and I can click on friends and it just shows me who the recent posts from people in my friends and family as well. My profile is my page. That's exactly what my page, where when I put up my post, that's where they show. One of the good things about privacy is you can view as how other people will see your profile. Okay, so for example, one of the things I like about Google Plus is that I can make a post and share it directly with my mum or my family. I can take a video or some picture I want and I can share it directly with that one person. I don't have to post it for everyone to see. And to give you an example, I just sent this message earlier to someone. It's a limited post. It only went to one person. It's kind of like an email, but I really sent it through Google Plus. And obviously you can see it on my profile page. Now if I just scroll to the top here and click view as public, okay, it's now switched my profile to the public version. If I scroll down, you won't see that message that I just sent, and you won't see a few other messages that I've sent to people, because it just allows you, well, I think it allows you a bit more privacy when you're sharing data. Okay, so that's one of the advantages. So that's under profile. Explore is really just all what's hot and what's happening on Google Plus, all the stuff other people are sharing, what's trending. You can look through there. And photos, so this is where your albums have come into. So if we click on photos, you can upload photos directly from your phone. If you've got an Android phone using Google Play app, or an iPhone, you can just use the App Store. Just like Facebook and all these social networks, you can just upload pictures. Your albums here will actually be your Picasa photos that come in to Google Plus, so it transitions them through. If I click on albums, it'll go through all your albums, it shows everything there. Excuse me, and this is a video actually I shared here with someone. It's a private video, but it just shows you, it's just everything's there. If I wanted to share a photo, I could just click on the photo, and on the right here I can choose share, and you see it says public, or I can add people. So I can choose to add people from my circles, or I can choose to make it public, or I can just put in one person's name and it takes that name from my Google account and sends them an email to say, this has been shared with you. So that's albums. You can also view these photos and edit them. I'll show you a bit more about that in another video, but this is how you can view photos, you can tag photos, and people can obviously post comments about particular photos that you have, that you've shared with other people as well. So really that's just sort of an overview of Google Plus. There's also a Hangout feature. Hangout is pretty much like video, so you can actually start a chat with a whole group of people if you wanted to. So if you had a circle of all your work colleagues, you could start a Hangout with them. It's pretty much like a conversation. And again, circles is pretty much any circle you make. So you can make a circle about anything, a group of people that maybe that relate to some topic and you all want to chat together, but you can just share with them. But I just really like how I can make a post. If I go to the home page here and let's say I want to write something, test post, and from here I can choose to share it with either my friends or my family. Another thing I can do is also disable comments, which is great. This means I can share a video, and if I don't want people to comment on it, I can just disable them. Another one I can do is lock this post. If you're in Google Plus and you choose these options, it comes up with another menu explaining what it does. If I choose the other one, you see lock this post. Basically, locking the post means that if I shared this with someone, if I shared something with someone and I didn't want them to reshare it on and tell the world about it, then I could lock the post, meaning they can't do nothing with it. They can view it and they can comment on it. Obviously I can disable comments, which means they can't do any commenting and they can just view it. From here, my photos, I can choose to upload from my phone, add photos from my Google Drive. If you're not sure what Google Drive is, look at my other videos on YouTube and you'll see about Google Drive. I can share videos directly from my YouTube channel or from my phone. I can record a video using the webcam on my laptop directly straight into here, and it will convert it and put it into my Google Plus account. If I scroll down, you can just see there's a video I pulled in earlier on from YouTube as an example, but that's really how it all works. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a very good tool for sharing, and I do like the fact that I can just choose to share with like one person. So I can just put in a name of someone and I could choose to share it with that one person, and it'll automatically go through my Google contacts to find the name or the email address that I'm putting in here. So that's what I like about it. Obviously I can share stuff directly. I can get a link from a website or a news article I was reading and I can share that. That's really an overview of Google Plus. The main thing I suppose is images, what people want to do with it. They can share images with their family and their friends, but everything pulls across from your original Picasa Albums account, okay? But there are a couple of tips. If you use Google Plus and you want to use it sort of in a personal way, then obviously just communicate with your family and your friends through it. You don't have to, nothing has to be public. You can choose to protect stuff if you want. Anyway, I hope this video helps. If you've got any questions, just comment below the video. Again, I'm on YouTube watching this. Sorry, this video will be on YouTube. If you're watching it through YouTube, you can comment below the video there. Also remember, you can put it into full size mode. You can see it in HD format as well. Okay,